Final thoughts. Star Fox Zero. What do you think?
Had a lot of fun co-op. Would play again. Would get accomplished. Would want to see if we get Star Fox Zero, Brain Andross. I don't see my. I'm already at a point where it's like, man, this is too much of a hassle. Vampire of my time,
Yeah.
effort. I'm not interested, and this would just be like, I'm sorry, not today. Like if I had to play single player, if I had to drive and do that, no, no, thank you. I don't even know if we have a rating system, like 2 thumbs up, 2 thumbs down, or 5 chili dogs.
Out of 10?
Out of 10, I would
Out
give
of 10
it like
chili
a.
dogs?
I had fun, so like 7.5, I guess.
I would say so. I agree. I think if I were to if I would be fine with playing this again, only co-op though.
Yes.
I would never do because I played this whole game multiple times actually, solo.
Okay.
And I think I did try with my sister to play a co-op, but I don't think we were having that much fun.
Yeah.
And it was just like not clicking. But this time it was fine. Switching off was pretty good because then you got like you get to try each side of the gameplay. But yeah, I would never play it again solo. I would be down to try to play it, to accomplish every mission and get the good ending or whatever, if there is one. We'll have to look it up because I honestly don't know off the top of my head. But I would say as a solo experience, it's a solid 3.
Oof, as a solid experience.
A solo experience.
As a solo experience.
Yeah, as a solo experience, it's a
Shoot.
3 because it was so like unenjoyable. As a co-op experience, I would agree with like it's close to a 7, or maybe even a 6 or a 7.
Yeah.
But like I would say it's like a 7 because it's solid. It's solid. It
Yeah.
didn't feel like very frustrating. There wasn't many things in there as a co-op experience that felt like it was really bad. It was just like a different kind of Star Fox experience. It almost felt like this kind of felt like a game I'd play at Disney. Like
Well-
this is like one of those games you wait in line for 2 hours to play, and like it's co-op, but they're like you're on rails and one of you shoots, one of you drives. kind of
Yeah,
thing.
I see what you're
Like
saying.
it
there.
feels like that.
Yeah.
It feels like something like that.
I do want to say real quick, I didn't even think of like solo experience. I know that back then, my experience of playing it through once, maybe getting one of the worser boss fights, you do so, you perform so unwell that you don't even get something closer to the final boss. I don't remember any of that crystal stuff. I don't remember any of that. I remember fighting Starwolf, and then I think it kind of ended after that for me. So like I saw even less of it. I've seen more of this ending than I remember seeing. And I remember my experience then of going solo, just being like very confused. And by the time I think I kind of understood what was going on, it was already over. So with this, I was able to together, okay, split this, split that, enjoy it, get something out of it. Actually working together. The fact that we were like, how do we do this?
Yeah.
And the fact that we just barely scraped ahead. Yeah, definitely 7.5. Solo, dude, I wouldn't even finish the game.
Yeah.
And so I would give it, I think giving it a 2 or 3 or something is like valid.
I played it multiple times.
Or a
solo.
0? Can we give it a 0 for Star Fox Zero?
Hey, I'll give you a 0. You want to be a 0? Star Fox 0. 0 as in the rating on a solo experience.
There we go. That's what I'm saying.
It is not enjoyable at all. I don't really like, and even it's kind of crazy because Star Fox was always a solo game.
Yeah.
And it feels like they didn't, like, it feels like they intended for this game to be a co-op experience. Because
It functions well.
it functions fine as a co-op game. Like it's very workable, and you can play it, and it's great. It's
Yeah.
fun. Like the
Yeah.
levels are different enough. It's not exactly like it is like we just said. Like it is Star Fox 64
Yeah.
again.
Yeah.
But it's not Star Fox 64 literally again. It's Star Fox notes of Star Fox 64. Same story, same kind of gist. Same kind of progression, but the levels are different. The bosses are different. They're reworked. It's not exactly the same
Yeah.
copy paste, but
Yeah.
it's a different experience. You get different mechanics that they've added, like the walker. I thought the walker is fun.
Kind of charming, honestly. Very silly, but
Yeah, the
you
little
know.
missions. I don't think anyone would miss the underwater level,
No,
like the submarine.
we're getting it anyway.
What was that thing called? Like the submarine,
Blue Marine, I
the
think.
Blue Marine.
Yeah, I think so. And we're getting that. We are getting that. No one wanted it, and we're getting it.
People
and
were missing it, I think.
I don't believe that at all.
I missed it.
I don't believe that at all.
But
No,
it's funny though because remember the Extra Life live stream we did where
Yeah.
where I played Star Fox 64 and played it in one sitting.
That might have been the only one that you really struggled with, or at least
Yeah, it was
verbally
hard.
mentioned.
But that was the one I used to struggle a lot with because it was so dark
Mm-hmm.
and so unforgiving. But like playing it again, I'm just like blasting through it
Mm-hmm.
because I've played it so many times. Like it's just such a muscle memory to me. Like playing Star Fox 64 is just like I can do the perfect missions, the whole time and be and be fine. But also, I don't know if Star Fox 64. This game is more forgiving than Star Fox 64 because I think with Star Fox 64 like if you like that mission where Peppy was like he got like knocked
Kidnapped
out
or
by
whatever. Yeah.
he got knocked out to that planet by Star Wolf.
Yeah.
You're kind of locked into that
Yeah.
path.
Yeah.
You can't just restart the mission to try and reset your progression.
Well, what I will say
Right? Like, I
is
don't
that
remember.
so the truth is you could retry, but at the expense of a life.
You're right.
Yeah.
This is more forgiving than that.
Yeah,
It
because
just
then
lets
you
you
can do
it.
that.
I don't even think there are lives in this one. I didn't notice that. at
That's
all.
true. Even though this is a 2016 game, so I shouldn't say modern games, but at this point they were starting to be like, maybe we don't use a live system because people are bad at video games.
True.
Like even the new Crash Bandicoot, I'm pretty sure they're like, hey, if you just want infinite lives, man.
Well, I don't even know if I feel like a life system is outdated at this point because like, what's the point of making the player count lives to then reset them to the beginning of the game? Like it doesn't feel like what's it adding to the gameplay? Like what's it adding to the experience? If anything, it takes away. It's kind of like
Having to make it a chore to cover all that ground again or whatever.
yeah,
from
like I
before.
mentioned earlier, with like one of the things that I don't like about older 2D platform games is like you lose all your lives and you have to start the freaking game over again. And I think at this point they're like, well, we don't really like. It makes sense in arcade setting where you need to limit people and get them to put more quarters in the machine.
Yeah.
But they've already bought the game. Just
Yeah.
let them. Like if they lose, like let them try the same level until they get through it. It really doesn't change anything.
Yeah.
For the game.
Now that I think about it,
It just makes like having that live and resetting you. It just makes it more frustrating for the player. You have to work to that spot again. Some people like that.
even re-releases of I will say this, even re-releases of Donkey Kong Country or whatever, or like the Nintendo online streaming service to play NES, SNES games, like they're very two things. They like let you save wherever you want, right? And I think they even have like rewind functions or something. Like if you hold down R2 or L2, you can reverse by like a few seconds to undo essentially a drop, and I've seen that in
Like
games.
Life is Strange.
Like, well, I don't know. I haven't played
Life
that.
is Strange. The main character just has an ability.
Oh!
She can rewind time a little bit.
Yeah, so these games like build in, or like a Mega Man collection. I'm playing something from 1987. Like you can just quickly like go back 3 seconds, retry that jump. So, but that being said, I kind of like there being a little bit of stakes. So if I'm playing like Donkey Kong Country Returns or whatever, I was like, okay, yeah, let me care about these jumps, and maybe if I get too upset, I always have the option to
Yeah.
reset. So that because they do have an infinite lives mode too.
Yeah, it's funny because when like the first time I ever played Mario was on the NES.
Yeah.
And it was with the the Super Mario Duck Hunt cartridge.
Yeah, the 3-for-1. Yeah.
Or 2-for-1, I guess. No, or did it have 3? I don't remember.
I think it had I thought it had
just Super
Mario
Mario
Brothers.
1.
So it had Super Mario,
and Donkey Kong, or not Donkey Kong.
Super Mario Duck Hunt, and then Mario Brothers, I think, where it was kind of like that arcade thing where you could like jump under and
Yeah.
hit stuff or something like that.
So the first time I played it was with that, and I remember I was very young, but I remember like you lose all your lives, you have to start the game over, and that was like, I'm never seeing the end of this game.
Yeah.
And then when I eventually years later when I got a Game Boy Color, I got the Super Mario Brothers game on that. And for that game, they actually added a checkpoint system so that when you, like, if you got through a world,
Yeah.
like 1 to 8, or was it 1 to 4? I forget. Whatever it was, whatever the last level. Like when you got through the world and you get to 2, it checkpoints you at 2.
So it'd be
you had
1
saves.
1, then 1 2, 1 3, 1 4, and then 2 1, 2 2, 2 3, 2 4, 3 1.
So
3,
once
2.
you got through World 1, you would be checkpointed. You could have a save file at World 2.
Okay.
So that way, if you lost all your lives at World 2, you could just start from World 2, 3 to whatever it is.
Okay.
You didn't have to, like, keep restarting the game all the way.
Yeah.
And I was able to beat it with that. And I think, I don't think it was generous enough where that you could restart from the exact level. But I think it would restart you if you lost all your lives. It would restart you at the beginning of the world. So like if you died at 2-4, you'd be back to 2-1.
Okay.
And that was fine. That was doable.
Yeah.
But I think with this, it's like there's no point. Like in this gameplay, like what would losing all the lives really give us besides game over? You know, start again.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that feels very arcadey. And like you said, with modern games now, I think there's at least at modern compared to the original Star Fox, or not original one, but the 64 version, it's like, what's the point in that arcadey kind of structure when we don't really need to put quarters in the machine anymore?
Yeah, I would say it used to be like a sort of sense of pride, if anything, right?
Yeah,
it
for sure.
used to be like kind of like, well, you played that in easy mode, bro, or you didn't
Yeah,
finish
people
the
still
game,
are
or you
like
didn't. But now it's kind of like a luxury. Now it's like, hey, no judgment. There's classic mode if you want lives. There's infinite fun mode if you just want to kind of play and not worry about it and try again. So it really is like a place of non-judgment right now, I think.
Yeah.
In a lot of games that I see.
Unless you
Re-releases.
play Elden Ring.
Yeah. And that's
You're playing with magic?
that is a good counterpoint, but again, that can be something to embrace, right? And a lot of people
Elden Ring's a different
Can't.
kind of game, and Elden Ring's the kind of game that's like, you know, in the Souls-like games, they don't have difficulty sliders, and there's always been the conversation of like, should Elden Ring or should Dark Souls have an easy mode, because it's not accessible to just throw everyone at this hard ass game. But after playing those games in more depth, I can see why there isn't an easy mode, like, because it's just a kind of game.
Yeah.
Like it's the game. The intent of the game is to be a challenge, and if you're not really wanting to play something like that, then you shouldn't.
Yeah.
If you want to try it, go for it. Like, I mean, you tried it. You tried Elden
Yeah.
Ring, right?
Yeah.
And Elden Ring, I think, is like in comparison to Dark Souls 1 or even Demon Souls, is one of the more accessible like games like this, because it's pretty chill. The open world nature lets you tackle enemies in any way you want.
Yeah.
And like even if there's a boss that you're stuck on, you can just leave. In Dark Souls, the original one, they're more linear, so you kind of just you're at that boss and you got to beat that boss. So if you're getting frustrated at a boss, you could just fuck off. Like, let me go fight some enemies somewhere else. Go find a different story. I'll come back when I'm better,
Yeah.
more powerful. So it's more accessible. Plus, like the magic in that game is really busted. So if you're new, you just
It's
play
really
magic.
busted. I've heard.
Yeah,
heard
it's
really
but it's
busted.
cool. Like it looks dope, you know, and it's cool if you want to play that way. Great. I liked hitting things with a big heavy sword. It was very fun. But yeah, I mean, Star Fox Zero. I think that's pretty much it, right?
Yeah,
There's nothing
give
much
it a
else to
0,
say.
single player.
Single player experience 0, just like the name.
7.5 for like
Yeah, I give it a 7.
co-op.
I give it a 7 for a co-op experience. It's
I'm
pretty good.
I'm a sucker for like co-op / like
Yeah, no, I
with a
mean, I
buddy.
like this kind of co-op. It's fun. It's a very interactive co-op. It's not just silently sitting. And
No.
It's like, hey, what the fuck are we doing?
We're literally no,
yeah,
and
like-
it oddly enough, things that would be like a negative or a positive, like we're shooting at something and we don't see the health bar, and we're like, what do we fucking do? Now it
Yeah.
becomes like a group huddle. Where do we keep an eye out for this? Oh, he's on our left. You aim to the left. I can see that. I can communicate that. That becomes like like I don't know, like any kind of puzzle solving sort of scenario.
Yeah.
I like that. I think I value that more than anything, as long as like communicating with others and like
Yeah.
making it like a shared experience.
Yeah, like a teamwork, a project, and it's a fun time.
Yeah, so I'm a sucker for that now, frankly.
I think. Oh, also, I guess one other thing I forgot to mention. I really don't like the use of the volume only on.
No,
this.
that's stupid. That
'Cause
is stupid.
Even in a co-op experience, like like so on the single player side, you're getting volume only from this. You have to have the volume on the
Yeah.
gamepad, and you're only getting dialogue from this.
Yeah, in
And-
case the viewers at home hadn't noticed that when there are
Yeah.
characters speaking on the screen, you
They'll
kind of
notice.
can't.
They'll notice because they'll hear it very tinnily through this microphone. Deep, deep.
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
So, yeah, like I think even in any case, like in single player or co-op, it doesn't really make sense. Like I think, like I can understand what they were thinking.
Yeah.
Because if you're and that's why I was saying earlier is like I think they really just designed this game with co-op first, because if you're the player who's holding the gamepad, it is easier to just like you're the one who's seeing the screen here all the time, and you can hear those sound effects coming from your end. But it doesn't really make sense when it comes to dialogue. Like character dialogue is
Yeah.
only coming through here. Why?
I
Maybe because they thought the speakers on here are tinnier and they'll be more like communicators sounding. Like I don't understand. Like I'm trying to figure out.
I'm thinking that it might be like a charm thing, just because I remember the Wii having that. Like there'd be like obviously not to the extent of dialogue because that's excessive, but like certain sounds or like Super Mario World, new Super Mario World or whatever for the Wii.
coming out the Wiimote. Oh yeah, the Wii
Yeah,
one had a
actually like
speaker.
power ups
The
and
one right
stuff. Yeah, like stuff like that would come through that. And the other thing that I want to say, like looking at that, the Wii U was really pushing, like reusing both, utilizing both, almost like think of it like as an extension of the DS.
Yeah.
Right?
No, 100%.
And like it would be like I said, Nintendo Land and Wonderful 101 and Zombie U. I think you really kind of had to have like your sights on both to make sense. Like Nintendo Land, you'd be navigating multiple things at the same time and looking up here, and you know some people would use that as their limited view. So I don't know. They were really pushing for that. I think they found novelty in that. I think they thought it was a new experience, but it is a very overwhelming experience that I guess, it's just of its time, and we're looking at it back now, and instead of being like, wow, how innovative, it's like, how annoying.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's man, this battery thing is dying pretty quick. It's already at 2.
You might have to, I mean, you're not going to, but like replacing that battery, because I had to do that for the 3DS.
It's fine. I mean, I probably can. It looks pretty accessible. The screws are right here, so. It's kind of funny. Nintendo's consoles so far have been surprisingly accessible to repair.
Yeah.
At least with my experience. For those at home, I had to fix a Pro Controller. My Switch Pro Controller, I spilled like soda in it like a year ago. And
Yeah.
it has been sticky ever since, so I bought a repair kit and, I opened it all up, cleaned it up. Luckily, the board was fine. The board didn't have any sugar on it, but...
And the Joy-Con. That's another thing that recently.
The Joy-Con I did
Yeah,
fix,
recently.
yeah, because I fell off the stand shelf and hit the floor, and the Joy-Con cracked. But I did fix that, so yeah. But I mean, Nintendo's consoles seem rather accessible for repair or replacement of parts. I'm sure I could find a new Wii U battery somewhere online.
Before these tariffs really.
Yeah. What is it? Today is
The 23rd?
Saturday, 23rd May. Yeah, May 23rd.
23rd.
Saturday.
What time is it?
10:44.
10:44. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, that's all, folks.
Cool.
That's all, Fox.
good luck.
That's pretty good.
Thank you.
Well, catch you in the next time, which will probably be a Sonic game.
Something. We'll
It'll
do
be
something.
something,
We
yeah.
want to do more of these, I
Maybe
think.
it'll be a Wii U game. Nah.
I gotta check which ones.
The ones I
I gotta-
have. What do I even have? I don't know.
In
In any case,
yeah.
we'll see you later.
Later, bye.
See ya.
Just in case.
Yeah.
Obviously, audio is not important.
Audio is happening right now.
Well,
Hello,
that-
secret episode. We're gonna see if the
not-
credits ends.
It's not a secret episode.
Secret
We just,
episode.
I just think it'd
You'll
be funny
never
if
see it
we
coming.
see the bill, and then we can be like, "Whoa! Like, how much is that?"
is one steep bill.
but it's worth it.
And then Fox is like, Bill!
Bill.
He just goes to Pepper with the piece of paper. Bill!
What? I think that's if you get it.
Fox! That's so expensive!
Fox. Forget the military, man. We're trying to cash in checks. They don't want to pay us. We are out of there.
This is one steep bill, but it's worth it.
You know, he didn't say it in the same way.
That is a million. Press A to stamp it. Stamp that bill.
Wait, hold on. Let's see. Yeah, it's 1,048,960 space bucks.
Space dollar.
Space. Yeah,
Oh.
what is space pennies? I don't know. What is the piece?
If it's pennies, I'm gonna kill
Space.
myself. that's $1,048. That's 2 weeks worth of my paycheck. Like,
Look at all those space pennies.
we killed 1,639 thems.
Look, those are their LinkedIn photos.
Just straight.
Could
like-
you imagine getting a connection request on LinkedIn from Slippy to... Honestly, it'd be kind of funny to make a LinkedIn profile for Slippy.
I might maybe use that for my Steam account, like one of those profiles.
Anyway,
That's
should we
awesome.
stamp?
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
Oh,
we go.
yeah.
Check.
Oh, yeah. This is happening.
I'm cashing this in tonight.